And there's the money shot right there. Hello and welcome to another video. Today me and Eric are at Formby Beach and we have come to check out what remains of the old tobacco dump or tobacco tip. Now recent storms, Storm Eunice and Storm Franklin I think it is, have uncovered these sorts of seams in the sand dunes. Basically they've eroded the sand dunes to a point where you can see a layer of sand, a layer of waste and then a bit of sand. I think it was an asparagus farm, and the Liverpool Tobacco Corporation dumped tons and tons of waste plants or tobacco plants on the area and then sand on top between 1920 and 1960, although I'm told other was being from 1940 to 1970. I don't know really. There's a couple of well, there's a bit of misinformation on it. So yeah, today a little bit windy. I've got the muffler on, so hopefully it won't sound that bad. Wind noise. Eric has managed to join me today, so yeah, let's go and see what we can find. So just before we get into it, you can just see, let me just get out this wind a minute, you can just see some dark sort of spots on the sand. Now all this is the start of the waste. As I said, today Eric's joining me. He is 2 weeks into his chemo and he's doing quite well. He's decided he needs to get out the house, so yeah, happy days, mate. Good to see you again. Just trying to stay out the wind as much as I can. But yeah, you can see, if you touch it with your foot, it just crumbles. As I said, the dates on it are a bit sketchy, from the 40s to the 70s to the 20s to the 60s. It was the Imperial Tobacco Corporation. Some say it's the Liverpool Tobacco Corporation, but either way, there's tons of waste now exposed on this beach. Right, okay, so you can just start to see some visible layers of waste, and then we move on to these sorts of boulders, which all that is all tobacco waste. And as I say, if you give it a good kick, it just crumbles to dust. It does smell quite sort of pungent. See one here as well. As you can see, the sand and then a layer of what is tobacco plants. See the sand start to, oh, it stinks, start to cover that back over. It looks like something from Mars. Or if anyone's ever been to Mount Teide in Tenerife, like that volcanic rock, pretty similar to that. Oh, hello.
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 You wrapped up well for the weather?
Yes. Now, we were in two minds before what that was. My initial thought was it was tranks. My initial thought was it was tracks from a tank, but
It is heavy enough.
I don't know. I just thought with all the whale war stuff getting dumped around here, it's, anything's possible, I suppose. Yeah, answers on a postcard for that one, folks. And we have another big blob of tobacco. Why is it every time I want to do something, the weather gets horrendous? I think she was coming down to skin up. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's a big seam there. So what you've got is that sand and then all that waste. As you can see, it's just fell this way. Wait, sorry.
All that residue there.
Yeah,
Smell it.
it smells, don't it?
All the residue.
Yeah, it smells like pongy, innit?
Yeah.
It's almost like sewage. As you can see, a rather large one there, right on the corner. don't really want to turn around, because if I turn around I'm right into the wind then, and just get a load of wind noise in your face. Nuts, innit? Stinks, doesn't it?
Really can't smell it.
Yeah, yeah. As you can see there, the dark spots is the leaves. I think this is the money shot, this one, isn't it? Is that the sound of the sea, that? Mad, isn't it? Oh yeah. Probably aren't tank tracks then, I'm just...
Maybe they're just defences to keep it all.
Yeah, possibly, mate. As you can see, there's absolutely loads of the stuff. I'll just pan round quickly. Don't know, I was going to look in the wind. Well, sound in the wind, I should say. Oh, flipping heck. There's more seams there. Oh, it really stinks here, doesn't it? Some really dark stuff there as well. Let's see if I can get the top off. I don't know why I keep touching it, it's the same bloody smell. Oh, it smells, doesn't it, you know?
Yeah, right way through.
Yeah. Like sandstone, is it, the way you get laser sandstone?
Yeah.
Got an idea.
Hey, John. I think this could be tobacco dump. Ding.
Ding.
So they're either to keep the dunes in, or they are off some sort of tracker.
Yeah, they won't, well, possibly, yeah. I doubt they're off a tank, like. As you can see there, where it's all just recently fell off, exposing that seam there. Let's get a bit of a closer look, actually. It's not as dark as the other ones, but there's still something there. These are all new, aren't they, these?
Yeah. I think that they're patrolling because obviously it's still falling.
Possibly, yeah. Because if that falls on someone, I suppose it'd hurt, wouldn't it? But it's still like quite thick. So you can see, and I don't know if that is tobacco plant there. And I don't know when that's going to come out on the camera. But you can see little bits of... It's got to be, hasn't it? Because there wouldn't be anything else. Like that. There's another one there. As you can see, there's like... It almost looks like tobacco, you know, when you get tobacco.
The rolly stuff?
The rolly stuff, yeah. It does actually look like it, so. Yeah. How bizarre. And then this here is just like a part of the plant. Roll that up and smoke it. Yeah. This is the biggest seam we've seen so far.
As I was explaining, mate, there's the layers.
Apparently it used to be an asparagus farm before the beach.
Did it?
Yeah, and it was bought and then all the waste was dumped.
Them little bits of stuff that is mixed in. Because you've got to remember, the tobacco must be preserving it. There's all sorts of stuff inside it.
Yeah.
Is tobacco preserved?
Possibly.
So is this the plants?
Yeah, just tobacco plants, not actual tobacco. Well, same thing, innit? I did bring the drone today and it was looking good when I got this morning, 8 o'clock, nice and sunny, nice and calm. Read the weather forecast and they said unfortunately it's going to be heavy winds at 12 o'clock. So yes, as always, you go and plant something, never goes to plan, does it, eh? Yeah, it goes on for quite a way, doesn't it? Yeah, at least. That's quite cool, isn't it? Sand flying past. And there's the money shot right there. A big massive seam of old tobacco waste. So the wind's coming down now, so hopefully the sound shouldn't be distorted. Yeah, like yeah, what are they, like clams, is it? I don't know. What's your bet? Someone's come down here, got some, dried it out and tried to smoke it. Yeah, I wouldn't put it past someone, mate.
Probably think you get stoned off it. It's been there for 60 years. Get stoned on that.
It stinks, doesn't it?
Yeah.
Absolutely stinks.
Do you know what? It has got a tar smell to it.
Yeah, it has, hasn't it?
It's like tar, isn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, here's another start of another one here. So this beach must have been battered in the last week.
Yeah.
For all this to fly off. Oh yeah.
You can go see the wrecks as well.
Which?
Them wrecks up the coast and
yeah.
the one that you found. Yeah, it's got the tar smell to it. I was trying to figure out what the smell was, and then
That's it. I don't know why I keep smelling it. Yeah. The camera's not really showing it because it's auto exposing itself, so you don't really get to see the true shade of it until you walk out into proper light. Oh shit, I fell over nearly. Nearly.
That's 200 quid.
I know, yeah. A bit of a choppy one. You can see it from here now, can't you? You can't half bloody see it. So you got here, just one continuous line, right across, right across, right across, right across. And one can only assume it continues that way. And also, it does continue that way because you can see sort of little tiny seams popping up now, and then there's that one there. So
here's one for you. There's an oil rig.
Oh, yeah, I've seen that before. I wonder what it was. Is it an oil rig?
Oil rig.
Right, so as mentioned, we're on the beach. We're quite a way away from the dunes now.
See, they will float in the water, won't they?
Maybe so it is the same thing, because look, it's all when you put your foot on it.
So where that broke away in the past, it's just floating up here.
Yeah, possibly. Because I'm thinking the whole beach is underneath the areas, but I don't know. Right, the wind's picked up a little bit now, so we're nearly finished. We've just come to one of the other large seams of waste that we've come across, and already I can smell it. Some sort of waste pipe here as well.
That's wood, that, isn't it? That's actually wood.
Metal as well there, look.
Yeah, that's some sort of defence to hold the bank in, innit?
Yeah, it's got to be. It's crumbled to next to nothing now. Look at all these here. Shells, snails.
Have you ever had snails?
No, oh look at that, that's weird. It's like they all there like sort of, well, not fossilised, but you know, let's pan that up a little bit. See there? They're all dead, aren't they, them?
Everything that was oozing before.
Oh, I mean it's oozed down, you mean? Yeah.
Water and all that, it's flowing away.
Possibly, yeah. Yeah, so we're just at another big seam of waste. It looks like here there's some sort of recent stuff that's fell off. As I say, there's your layer of sand, and there's your seam of waste. There's Eric with his pocket.
There you go.
His pocket of fun. Got some corned beef butties in my bag as well.
What's that?
Got some corned beef butties. Wonder why they drove so close to it, but they must be checking it out.
Yeah,
that's why they're getting so close. Some of it's turned green there, look. See this bit here, that's fell off.
Maybe that was all on the outside anyway.
Yeah, it looks like, doesn't it?
Yeah.
As I say, you wouldn't even know because it was green, so you know, it's just yeah. There you go, folks. Old tobacco plant waste. So I should imagine that underneath there is the same, because look, you can just see a black layer just emerging now. If you look on the top as well, Eric, it's all there on the top as well.
That's pretty old on the side, isn't it?
Yeah. As you can see on the floor, just there.
Yeah, I reckon definitely if you slide along it, it disappears.
It disappears. Oh, yes, it is.
So obviously when the storm's come, been hammering it down, it's just been flowing down, hasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, you can see it up there as well. I mean, I'm going to be honest, like, I never knew it was here. I've seen this on here.
You need one person to say, oh, I know what that is, to say. And then everyone knows that, and that's the good thing about it, because you would never know it was here otherwise.
The only reason really it's come down to film is because it's historical. And whenever that used to be.
Some sort of landing stage part.
Yeah, possibly.
Balcony in the past.
Possibly.
Like the road on top of it.
Yeah.
Here. Years ago.
Oh, I don't know. There we go again. More of the waste popping through. I was never any good at walking in sand. Right, let's have a look at some more. This is one of the dunes, as you can see there, and there. Goes all the way. So it's a pretty extensive dump. What have you got there?
Genie! Where's the fucking genie? I want a genie! I found it! I want a genie! Genie! It's
an oil thing, isn't it?
It's oil can.
Any markings on it?
It's got something in it.
Is it?
Yeah, it'd be water, won't it?
Oh yeah. Wow.
Not a genie in there. Gutted.
Ah, it's a shame it doesn't have anything you want it.
Want it?
That's alright. You can have that, mate. This is, oh shit. This is pretty cool, this. It's the second time I've fell. Right, so we've just sort of walked across the beach for about, what, quarter of a mile? And yeah, we've seen some of the old tobacco popping out, or seams of tobacco. So we're just going to head on down to sort of by the car park. We're actually at Formby Point. So yeah, we've actually, well, we've come on a day where it's choppy as hell and windy as hell, so yeah. The great British weather, eh? Right, so Eric seems to be a little bit over the top in his dress sense today. He's got about 4 layers of gloves on, a couple of scarves and 3 coats and all that, but he tells me it's the side effects of the chemo, so yeah. And from what I've read, yeah, it's quite nasty stuff. So what is it, your nerve endings?
Nerve endings, yeah.
Nerve endings are all weird and, oh God. So yeah, that's, if anyone's wondering why it's all, you know, OTT on the Al Clobber, that's why. It does look like the Blitz Beach, but no. Did we get on top of it, or do you think it's just, is it just sand, you reckon? Looks like a layer of tarmac or something up there. I'm just going to try and get up and have a look, if possible. Just gravel.
Maybe it was an old car park we used to park and look to see.
Possibly. What did you say it was on the news, this?
Yeah, they said it was the remains of an old car park.
All right.
But the rubble looks like Blitz Beach to me.
Ah, could be. Oof. This is why you don't climb the cliffs. Piece of pottery there as well. Just in shot there. Yeah, look at it. It doesn't take much to make it go, does it? So you imagine the sea batter than that, and it's just crumbling, and I'm just adding to it. Sorry. We seem to have found an old tile floor. So Eric thinks it was a car park because he said he's seen it on the news, but that is down there. Look, that's like someone's floor. That.
I think it's part of Blitz Beach.
You think so?
Yeah, I think yeah. You think it's part of the car park? It's definitely.
So what you're saying is this was covered up weeks ago?
this was all covered apparently.
Oh, right.
But what they said in the news was it exposed remains of car park rubble.
Oh.
But we've seen difference up further up the coast.
Yeah, but that's up there. It might not have come down to Formby. It might just be in Crosby.
The breeze block's new.
Yeah, all that's new. It might be. I don't know. You think that was done by the storms? Is that alright? Bastard now, isn't it? See, some of it does look very Blitz Beach like, and some of it looks modern, but then again, Blitz Beach looked modern in parts as well, so there's a slight chance it could be some of the World War II rubble. Oh yeah, what's this? GPO? What's that, Eric?
GPO was BT before. GPO was before BT.
Looks like a bit of old, I don't know, what's like off an old...
Is that off a telegraph pole? There's a telegraph pole there.
Oh, I'll be off that then, won't it?
No, what the wire goes round.
Oh yeah, will be. Oops, dropped it.
Is it rubber?
No, it's like ceramic.
GPO was the old...
Google it.
It was BT.
Oh, was it?
British Telecom, yeah.
Alright, there you go then. Don't even have to Google it. Ask Eric.
Yeah. You normally get a bit of bullshit from me.
Yeah, it's normally bullshit, but yeah, you know.
It fills the gap.
Fills the gap.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Yeah, wasn't it? That was BT or it was definitely the post office GPO. Maybe they were both linked. I'm not that old.
Just have, if you want, a little bit of a walk up there, then we'll bugger off. Eric's brought a spade. Said he wants to investigate further. What have you found, Eric?
Not much.
Is it tobacco? Right, so this is now heading towards Ainsdale and Southport way. So there's not really much to see. As I say, the main money shots were back there, so you can just see or make out some little seams of waste popping out there. So yeah, I think we're going to wrap this one up today. And don't forget, if you're coming down here, you've got to pay for parking, which is, I believe, £7.50. We actually haven't paid because when we got here the machine was broken, so just in case anyone says anything, I did take some photographs of the people working on the machine just in case. Right, so that's your lot. It's a bit windy, I'm a little bit cold, so yeah, we've both had enough now. Cheers for watching as always, and we'll catch you in the next video. Righty ho, let's get out of here. Goodbye, you £7.50 car park, which we never paid for.
Cheers.
Cheers. He's still fixing that machine. So just for reference, if anyone's thinking, nah, you know, you've never done that, you're never there. There he is, still fixing it there.